Akenyigin yang senatan. Akenyigin yang senatan ayeni yang atamari yang tungalo penyata kete yang atu wek jolongol. Tokone bo ya kane ara yang advisor. Lakini emam robo nyukuru kitia gavana nyikrim tia kopo nyikeria nyikweni ebo ichi kana na wi. Advising evanya ngazimgangen. Arai borbe assembly. Local assembly don't know. It's the equivalent of the Senate in the county. Oversight. Is oversight, making sure that things go the way they're supposed to go. Lakini kolomasi MCS akuwa pitinga kone bala kechi governor. Nyingwale kina kechi ata maltemono kechi ata subano. Tadakaro izinga tianga teon. Dakaro izinga krona. So governor boye. Nifanya kini governor ya kazi ya MCS. MCS nzi mwana ifanya kazi lokechi. Loto na apu piango. MCS robongezi ya dakara lo wakechi. Mamna ya pagi na governor. Mea waipa. Ipura kaplan bureng. Kaplan bureng. Kwe bureng biyu ikilengin na munye. Kona munye kweli.
This is the Echo TV Tell Your Story. Mimi naitwa K Junior, Instagram ni K_Junior254. So for the longest time, guys, we have not come up with a story because of a lot of things that have been happening at the background. We were intending to approach some sensitive stories and stories for also bigger political figures here in Turkana, and that is the reason we have decided to come and visit former senator of Turkana, Professor Malik Ekal. That is the reason we are here today. And basically ni kwa sababu watu wengi wamekuwa wakiuliza maswali pale nje kwamba wapi senator wetu? Wapi senator wetu? Wamama kutoka the other side of Turkana West, Turkana North wamekuwa wakiuliza senator wetu yuko wapi? They are really missing Senator Malik Ekal, and that is the reason as to why we decided kukuja leo hapa ili tuweze kuongea na mzee. Senator, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm okay.
Thank you so much, Senator. Tunashukuru kwanza umetukaribisha nyumbani. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, Senator, the first question I wanted to ask is, after the 2022 election that really happened, you were campaigning to be re-elected as the senator of Turkana, but unfortunately, things didn't turn up well on your side. Where have you been? Because people have been asking a lot of questions. Nyani ni yeka court. Mzee ametupotelea. Nyani boni ye yeka court. Apa yok. Of course we will use Turkana and English to some point. Nyani yeka court. Nra ya lualotoma kama. The elders inside there Turkana were asking, where is Mzee Malik after his victory didn't achieve his goal? Where is Mzee? Nyani boni ye yeka court.
Ejokonoi. Ejokoro bongo tungadang, Turkana dang, Loa East, South, Loima Central, North, West. Ejokoro si dang. Anagisi tantona abala tama ayeyayo. I'm around. I'm at home. Ayeyayo on a we. Asaki ang tungo to yana tamari meraki yaraitoani mere siasa. In other words, I'm not politics. Life is not politics. When politics ends, I go back to my home where I've been. So nakola daw no siasa atobo ngarbo boy ginauka. Auka antokone. Ibo ya kanejik. Ana akwara che atoldona ko pokozloima. Toldonga lenka baran iborbe kopoe atolodongo lenka baren iborbe akamasune adobongna bone. So uwelukala ayanege, I'm always here. So when people say, oh, the senator is lost, whatever, I'm always home. I'm right here in my home at Nakwamekwi.
Amazing, amazing, Senator. Thank you so much. That is a very good reply to those issues. Now, people understand, Senator Damari, you are fighting the position of a senator in Turkana. And there were a lot of people who were aspiring for that position in 2022. But unfortunately, you didn't make it on your side. The person who made it to the winning line was the senator who is the current right now, Lomenen. So maybe, you people had vision. Everybody had vision to go and represent Turkana people at the Senate level. Maybe have he ever reached you out to say that maybe we can coordinate in leadership, kwa sababu wewe ulikuwa ni senator wa zamani na yeye ni senator ambaye aliweza kuingia. Amewahi kufikia maybe kusema kwamba kama viongozi tushirikiane kusaidiana na Waturkana kurepresent mambo ya Waturkana pale national?
Hajanifikia. Nimemuita hapa kwangu, tumeongea, lakini he's not reached out to me. Hajanifikia kuniuliza maswali hivi. Shida ya Waturkana ni this feeling of I know, or maybe fear of the other person. They don't have that consultative attitude to ask the other person, how do you do this or that or that? According to them, hiyo inaonyesha you do not know. Inaonyesha you do not know what you're doing. But I'm willing to talk to people and offer my ideas, advice, and all that. But the current senator has not come to me to ask for anything. He's just doing his job wherever he is, and that's just that.
Now, mzee, unajua the reason I've asked that question ni kwa sababu ya mambo ya yale yana happen pale kwa Senate. I know as much as most of the time you are spending at home, yeah, there is some information that you also know about what is happening at the national level. Yeah. There have been back left, back right, been conflict, I don't know, in the Senate since 2022 mpaka leo, to a point that even the president said we have a very corrupt parliament at the moment. Recently, just I don't know, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, we saw the senators fighting the governor of Samburu. So I don't know what has happened back in the days again, during the Gen Z demonstration. We also evidenced how the National Assembly plus the Senate passed a very contradictive finance bill ambayo watu wa Kenya wengi walikuwa wamekataa, mpaka hata kwa public participation watu walikuwa wamekataa. So the picture of how the National Assembly and the Senate is being viewed by the Kenyans right now have really changed. Maybe what can you say about this? Plus even the picture the president is also portraying outside there, that we have a corrupt representation, we have a corrupt Senate, we have a corrupt National Assembly. What can you say about that?
Yeah, I would say that it depends on the people that are in office. Yeah, sure. The senators, the members of the National Assembly. I would say during my time, we had a lot of intelligent people, a lot of nice people who had their heart to make things better for the populace. Yes. So it depends on the people who are in power, yes, and what their interests are. First thing is that the senators are supposed to be something like the High Court of Kenya. The High Court of Kenya must make decisions that are correct and right. They should not be making decisions that are based on whatever, summoning or something they were given. Should not be that. It should be the actual information they have, and they make their decision based on what they know about that particular situation. During my time, there was a fight in the Senate, or maybe in the country. There was that one man, 1 shilling story that some people are advancing, even some of the senators. But we formed a team of senators. We formed a team of senators that refused to go with that. For me as a Turkana, I know this is the largest county in the country. Yes. they usually claim that Turkana people are few. But I told them, you don't know anything about Turkana people. You never count Turkana people. So Turkana people are many, more than you think. And Turkana is a large region, a large part of Kenya. When you define this country, you define the people and the land. Take into account the land of Turkana, even if the Turkana themselves are few. So we fought on that to say, you give us the money that we're supposed to get. If you cannot give us that, then give us what we had before. No reductions. We fought on that. And that divided our Senate. There were those who were pro the government of the time, and there were those of us who stuck with the people. We call ourselves Team Kenya. So we stuck with that, and we won. And that's how Turkana got 2.5 billion on top of what they had before. So it's that kind of, that kind of reasoning among the senators that makes a difference. If senators don't think like that, then now they follow just anything that comes around. Yeah.
Now, the last question in the side of senator, in the side of national politics, because, I understand that you have been a leader at the national, who was representing Turkana at the national level. So that is the reason I'm coming up with these first questions that represent the national level politics. There's issue of corruption in both houses, that is in the National Assembly na Senate. Ni kitu gani ambayo wewe unaweza comment kama senator kwamba is this issue of corruption destroying a lot of wills ya Wakenya? Kwa sababu unapata maybe kulikuwa na bill ambaye inataka kupitishwa, na wakati bill inataka kupitishwa kuwa sheria, public participation inakuja kwa watu. Lakini sasa wakati public participation inakuja kwa watu, pengine watu wanakataa, lakini kwa sababu we have corrupt houses over there, we have corrupt National Assembly, we have corrupt Senate, sometimes kunakuwa na pressure ya hizi bill kupitishwa. What can you say? Did you people experience that during your time? And what can you say about corruption in both houses?
I don't know the thing about corruption. My understanding is corruption is countrywide. It's everywhere. Visiting Ethiopia, visiting South Sudan, Uganda, what Kenya is known for is corruption. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they seem to know about Kenya. As I said, the Senate is the equivalent of the High Court of Kenya. And those people, lots of them are lawyers, professors, doctors. They are supposed to make decisions based on the truth, based on what they know about the law of the country. So when a topic comes, they usually refer to those tenets in the law. And when they vote, many of them vote with their conscience. So when you see something pass, it should not have passed in the Senate itself, maybe in a committee. Usually a lot of business in the Senate and also in the Assembly is done in committees. Okay. I've known times when we felt we needed to impeach somebody. And then they say, okay, we are not going to have it with the entire Senate. Yes. We're going to have it with a committee somewhere, a select group of senators. Yes. That is where things happen. Maybe corruption takes place or whatever it is. But otherwise, I believe that senators usually pass their whatever reasons they have based on the law, based on what they know about the law. Mm.
Sawa, mzee, atubong tuturkan. Let us return back to Turkana na hii nataka utajibu kwa Kiturkana. Baadhi mutunga we nyeki ntibaya kadhuko tudi bore dalong arin kana. 2027 is coming. We understand that you are a potential leader. A leader who can still represent the people of Turkana in a good way. In any position here in Turkana. We totally understand that. Tamadro bong Turkana koe nye bong ni akadko tu torik bo kanalo Turkana to bong bo to limu change di arikurne da ki position yenye yote anahitaji na tuna support mzee na tunasaidia ku make sure that amepata hiyo position. Nyana kuruna ilimuni yong anakuro kangona kwa sababu ijangu Turkana luka ala hulwe blade kedhaki yoto bongo na lutukan. Ya kilingi nani koni korea mam.
Ayong chalo. Aray ko lang senatate. Senatate Turkan kadang awekintang Turkana dang awekinta Baragoy, Laikipia, Naivasha, let's say Nakuru, Transoya, Turkan. Awekinta dong dang. Ado bagin borana ko pinanguna atunyuwa nga tugo are Turkanite. Atama ko lang kulia zubi akado tiajokan. Anobe nebuni akura ayanga kro nakolongas bakini alokro kanglo nari no kadakarta. There was something like I was isolated. Kebaka robonko soko kebaka lo Jubilee kebaka lo diem kebaka lo UDN indang exclude moite ni nyolo mona corona nagzagato suba. So atonyukola to arayong to defend the position because I had it at the time. Ato Yoruba ang arayong tu ayong bon. Kogre boni ko lo kognet. So alogel kangolo kalmogta ya tamare asaki ang to yana tamare mere ara ituan mere siasa. Ayong ekal ituan ayeri ayong emamo siasa eyeye siasa. Armorete siasa ngolo si abu kinauka. Nyoltone boy kanelo. Ete ang akronos basino. Eseme ang akronos bas kanana county, eseme ang akronos bas anakop lakini eling charbo. Atabala to ba chao no adia tekech akrokech. Hotere kolongo eti chilo kolas biango. Abala koria tamadem Turkana be esubitani ni khado tia jokon. Kimenya khado tani lu diante lo chilo. Atanagni akapopungi halte. Ando boka popungi halte aburu boy kinawi. Logelo to konlo ayana wi boyana wi apupia yon tokona apupia tokone be yo SNT lo tokone ding de jolong kwan bala saiki akla mariama atulura gavana itako atukenyi ga tamani ba akla marati yama yongo na boile mari jolong lo itama tokone sakiyege an ba akla marati yama ngato ne dong jolong lo. Unajua itwani esa ngaropia elosi lukala itameta ngagrasen dinga da governor hotere nye yang ropia ngesinen itwani esa ki akafanya ngunga ya khas service to the people esa ki senate ayongo emambo kanyada na ropia na kala kebuki kama kakwa lakini ayeni angatamara na raia ng senate iti angaragini ang tunga luka aloto maturkani ka dang kulia wadang ni yang Turkana. So atama ngo akenyigin dia ang senatan. Akenyigin dia ang senatanu ayeni ang atamari yang tunga lu penyata kete ang atu wek jolongol. Lakini to me tau kanga abala akenyigin ang tunga do ne wazul dang. Yang jolu asakete khas tu asakete. Ara yang service to the people ngezi asaki. So alogel gangolo abunia to Turkana. Abunia lo Turkana yeni ang atamari be lemere ngutungalo Turkana ngadiante Europie. An bon karlu be ne kanebo yakane alwa yang adiante alwa yang Europie. Mam Europie ya. Kwa hivyo abunia lo Turkana. Ni Turkana o izakete zwan ni weginezi ni fanyakini ya kaza tamade gezake talemna robo. Ni Turkana izakete zwan fanyakini ya kaza nyegezake ya Europie abezoloto ole mutani azakete. Yokoni angalo zinen. Mamunyapa ni kintia ni bore ni atamari be this is all aliko. Ayeria gamam keye I don't
I like that kind of a response, Senator. You know, I was asking that question because there are people wale kuna watu walikuwa wanauliza kwamba abaladhi ekicholong la bunget la loima atamara tamadingiche elodi Senate elodi Malik elodi lokicholong la bunget aloima tamadi bochangiche amamcha itanali muntinga korona atamari Hiyangi che alimuntu tamare pedorito bongu na dodi na seneta kwa sababu elodi seneta ituloto na elodi lo. Lakini tamade ngutunga noi ikicholola lo ima elodi kwa sababu itiende yo na elodi lo bana na kurona ani. Na una chena ani na tamade kori panji yung siasa. Ipanye siasa la ebungenu alawala alo ima kaye. So it's good that you have clarified a bit kwa sababu kuna watu walikuwa wanasema kwamba pengine unaende hiyo kiti alo ima.
Mam. Ara ikolo idia itata itika loko kigla lone boikalo ra kolo idia itata itika ngi wagini ngakurong na kuwage na diante na wa komtandao mera ngola limuni wagini idia ngi ngakurong na ero itata mari atamata ngutungai atanagni adanga kurong no prunete mere mujumbe itata kya adaki anga seneta kotere seneta nu awegini aturkwanda ngakrodang na taptong Turkana ne ya kara baragoy kara la ekipe kara ayayo mujumbe iti alwochi mujumbe ita loima bon an wotur ni cheda kwa hivyo mera ito aningini era loima changtonto ne weito be ibo ide ara gadang ye bolo be yo wala loima dang ye lugo je yo dukon ona tamarete changton ejolongolo ejolongola seneta de kya ejolongola la seneta sakya
like that senator. So there is also a question of the county and the leadership of the county. We totally understand that we have a governor in Turkana, His Excellency Honorable Jeremiah Lomurkai. And I understand that Lomurkai comes from a place where you have come from, that is Loima. And we also had rumors that it was a rumor. Most of the people didn't verify that you have been employed as an advisor. People have never known the truth about that information. You have been employed as an advisor to the office of the governor. After a very short time again, it was said that you have resigned from that position. I don't know. It was just coming from people, you have resigned, and it's because of misunderstanding between you and the governor, like that. So maybe you can that. Are you still in the position of advising the governor on the leadership of Turkana, or you are not in that position because people are not also seeing you in the events that the governor attend?
Anabukio county are a young advisor to the office of the governor, political advisor. Ekaz kai boringni. Ikarungo nguni tasalbene mushekalo ben. Kata kana bonga nguni tokone bo ya kane ara yang advisor lakini mamrobo nyukuru kiti ya governor nyikiri mtakopo nyikeria nyikweni ebo ichi kana na wi advising efanya ngazimgangen kane ebeyo iborbe under tree advisory. Under tree advisory. Ebo ya kada akrode tia ngagra governor. Adamar ko tana batati ne ko na batati ne. Na yongo mo tari ngata na dia tera. Be som ara peke kenya kagada. Ayenya marasom. Ngakrong na ekenyigini zama alubaginu onyalubaginu. Kare ka ke boren. Kwa hivyo ayana county. Ayana county ayong advisor.
I like that. That is very clear, Senator. Now, maybe on the overall leadership, because I understand that wewe umekuwa kiongozi wa hapa Turkana, na ile wakati ya Nanok kulikuwa na wewe, kulikuwa na Nanok, kulikuwa na women representatives, kulikuwa na senator wa hiyo wakati plus na MCS. Kwanza especially kwa leadership ya county, watu wanaitwa MCS ndo watu ambao wako na kipaumbele sana ya ku make sure that the running of the county government goes in a successful way. What can you say generally in the leadership of Turkana that is there today? Do you think that there is a gap that will need in 2027 to be filled, or you feel like this leadership is right, especially on the side of the MCS? Because a lot of residents outside there have been complaining on the factor of MCS. They are saying that the oversight role of the MCS is seen in the county government of Turkana. Maybe you can tell me, how do you feel according to you as a leader?
Corona. Array assembly, local assembly, it's the equivalent of the Senate. in the county. Erai oversight. Is oversight, making sure that things go the way they're supposed to go. Lakini kalau masih MCS aku wapiti ngakona bala kechi governor. Ingwale kina kechi ata maltemono kechi ata subano. Tadakaro ngati ngati on. Dakaro ngakona. So governor boye. Nyifanya kini governor ya kazi MCS. MCS nzimono fanya kazi lokechi. Loto na pupia ngo MCS robongezi ya dakaro wakechi. Mamna pa ino governor.
I like that. Now, on the side of the party, because I understand that one of the challenges that you faced on 2022 campaign ilikuwa mambo ya chama, kwa sababu zile chama kubwa kubwa hapa Turkana, kuna watu walikuja wakachukua hizo chama na wakazi personalize na wakaeka lineup ya venye hao walikuwa wanataka. Maybe are you thinking of coming back because I remember you were in Wiper last time when you were vying to be re-elected as the senator. What is the plan that you have? Are you coming back on the Wiper ticket, or you are thinking of coming with a strong party now that you may end up going to this aspiration for the Senate?
Nyalo zinabang ni boni ba yo Wiper ngini. Ibora karnoni kai kapoloni kech arona ikapoloni ngini. Nyalo ziani bora ngini. Alo skola yung nabaru akani ito makainaga. Atoliamo a certificate ka. Ayong bol be live member AODM. Live member. So alo gira kaya live member alo zia AODM. Anike kuroda alo zia lokoti. Ayong a live member. Nyoko tali angalo chama kanga. Kuzere I'm a live member. Kweni bora nginen. So alo zia AODM.
But on the side of Wiper kabisa.
Me Wiper. Ibora ka plan bora nginen. Line boring. Kwe be you killing na munye. Kona munye kweli.
Senator, you're making my day. Now, Juki, one of my second last question is basically on the issues now Turkana. Recently, before the rain started, apatung Turkana tantu ichanoi anakuna neron na Waturkana wengi walikuja kuumia. Mbare na Turkana totoka mbare na Turkana kwa tena kure ron ata fadhali tona vila na abu akiru ngolikinti hata mare nyana kuna chamkana hivyo bakini atantu solution na Turkana na kuna na drought kwa sababu kwa kitanga kuna drought ebongo kunodi ne panta kuna drought ya karuloko riamu Turkana tu hawajajipanga totoka mbare na Turkana buna ba karuloche riamu tona bokong na kong nyana kuna ngolikinti hata mare chamkana hivyo bakini both at the national level and at the county level to stop completely the issue of the Turkana animals being killed by the drought.
National level. Maura wanyiki mizdoa ngutunga national level. Nyiyende ngutunga national level tena atamari nyua kiara wibang Turkana. Lakini wani Turkana kieni atamari era kiara ngutunga yako 80-90%. Era akurang diangati, akurang baran. So esakete ngakuranu kuwa kena jeke plan na jokan. Lo boyerang diangati, lo boyerang baran Turkana. Eye monokolo itoane etamanga kura kitari nginya Turkana. Kama tokana alemu nginya diangati boni kibaoni seeds lo nginya beyo nginya manginya ato bukoke zelo nari ka ngaukona na Turkana dangwelo akiru one nya diganeni la raibore si adaka thing bara ngulucha ke kapelioze diante kapelioze akaru anginya kangulu ibore ni apoloni eyanga rati ne mamo rupunte nya wadio ijala tongo pias nabo so there must be a system where we irrigate grass utawo nginyaje itaw nginyaje kinakop epataki no ngikinyama ngichoka nginya epataki no odang ni epodo arpon talaga tanginya tadakang bari dongo luche ada kata rubber ningi tamene ari gogata magnyari bonyos bagni ngara kinare mbana Turkana bonia ngari yang de kesine lutokona nyameteng bana Turkana tantokana lukang ageli ang dawaje itemogi no robona bo ari koru kuwake ngedawai kangutunga lu ang baran kuwa na daungul na kop kara lo koi ala jen bebe lo koi yara lo ban ngutunga hongna tapedo tagia aneurmor eye boren ko la bele ko po bi yeksil unajua ite yongo numorul tokana ko alemas ngupe lugu tokana lu iyang nyana ko pangna lakini ya to me upest ada grobe ke sel dolo matang tunga da kana ko pangna ta ka wa ne to me ko pangna to da ta tunga ko pangna ada grobe sel dolo matang tunga na ko pon to na ngi tepesingen ta da ka ko pangna ada grobe ke sel dolo matang karmo jong ta da ka ko pangna mam ngi chan lu chan tu kana ji so ninda ngo ngakral ko ngi temogno asbag ni ngakrona na ngakrona jena ko le fanya nguna resene tait asaikia kodere tia ngo lo zanga tia ngakro Nirobo alimuni ngakronga jena ngaraenda ko pengesinen.
And I remember you were really advocating for peace that time when you were the senator. My second last question before you talk to Turkana people, akaviana Turkana anakro anesia saka na ua rukoni. Second last question arakotere aknorekana Turkana ankarukoko alu Turkana. Kongo ligiyo tokona mheshimiwa eyei atiaka na poloni eyei lukarukoko alu Turkana. Ele wartio na yina tamari yeni yongatala limuna tamari atiaka ankari ko Turkana kwa sababu angakoro ana positions anadhakete nkari ko Turkana ko le tono yo kama mbonge luanga constituency kanu dangu sita mamu lo yei la tamario ibaketi governor ngarakini ko tere akubeti chang Turkana arai mbonge dangu yana bolowa catch tofauti aya ko le kana boye wala senator ita position na tona na kolon ye yon ye na bon lo dai tofauti ngoli ki yon tarau kicholong la women representative ka governor bon ngi thinking kicholong lu chelu ala ko pula ngutruka na lu chelu dangu mamme kicholong lo bunti akasupport ngara kini governor ko tretichi angutruka na yana korona elimu yon ana koroka kwa sababu ngoli kintongo truka mari ngakurono itu ko bor tongo nabor edalo ejikuno turin kar koko tongo po erotolo pedor tongo tudu kanangara kini aloko pakama kotere mamu kwana yane tenkar koko tu yena tamari nyane angara de pedor to mo kana gavana kriune kar kono lo kriuna lotunga nyane gavana ni pedor ya bunge tulimo ki gavana kriuna kar kriuna gavana kriuna angara de na kriuna lotunga bunge tolo ko kokene kama yeji lo yauni tena boturukane bonti kop nyane ngakuna ilimun yo anakoro
Atamaria yongo kusoma ya Biblia abala a house that is divided cannot stand. Agwara yek amamnya pedo ya kaine gwanga ngakugo. Pech lo to kona le da lo turkan. Kaya ngo boyete kona. Ratu ngakure giditeu. Akure giditeu de lu chingi si pech as lo gengolo. Yongo ni ta me do ne. Bo ga blangolo. Ibori ben karikok. Kara to kona Russia ka Ukraine. Bueno gnozi Putin ka la Ukraine amade dangate mate chai to yedang tunga yani nkapulo ngulu ama keji kini Kenya ka Uganda ibo gnozi ruto ka Museveni amade chai to yedang asgare ikoni borbe ari kolkonen pechi lo to kona la to turkon lo akro ekidi tew akro mena akro ba ayong da gidi jingra rumo ayong arono boni konen itemogno kolongo eyalua polgole ya basi kidia mangakronda turukwan izingaren peke chamazi yo kaitwane ndak peke posdan peke ni aidan ande dolinga krona turukana boygno zape ibore ke napata oni ngupe to kona ngesien hotere ngupe epote da ngape kona minister eti ke be nyoke ibore ke da pote da ngape kona e otasungusung e dolon krona ngupe ane bongo na dakari ni penta chala kaina engo pekindi bore ngi Turkana pech bone yei aki yenya ebenyo rona na no make so ngi abela yo ajalo ko la ngeti angolo so kana tama me mod ja lo gel ke lo la gate hodore te mogno nkapolo ngulu ibo ignos tamasi nyimono gusu bone ebe ki chaka wana kutunga yo ebe ki chaka wana ko payo e boy kno zape atopo na kroneya kaka to na governor dange be yo rono ikoni kunai ki boy kni te ki buranga kronguna ibo yo nye chaka ngi chupa ke ana yikata mar governor ite mo bi ko kine paka tananga ni atamare ite ni ya ko kisan kronne e ko kis do ba na ite ngona an bo to ne le mno rengse boy tamara taras sasa ko na krona mauro boy tan ngara kin Turkan tu nakolabe yongnya ngezi budarozi gapo lo lugu e chalas tu atol lokra lemna dakaro luchi
na senator hakuna pengine intervention ambayo imewaifanywa pengine thitona karukokulu biticha ipolok alokaru atamari kokokdiro bocha tanyo tungchio tungana bulu lu apolok wale wanaweza kuja pamoja tanyara tarbon karukokulu kuri agogunyo tokolonga kron danga na krokan mpaka ekurache darta jitu tianga
agogunyo tokolo kotere tokona giyazwane krangasko klotosuwa lo kapoloni kozi e kokisino go kokisino tongo peda krongna atonyo tu moina bo e kokisino ko tongo peda krongna ani moina bo kuzubuzu anga krona kubor atukenyi zina ko nyanda matara roba tananga chako na kramia kurata lemtani alimuno dongo lucheda tani ya bundo zwa lakini kipiezi na krokotere e mamta ne pupu krona guroro be atamari be khaz go ta mama manake yi akrona gronna mama manake yi ada paza atamari khaz go tula ayolo dunia lonka lukala esemenga kralo dunia kalo eyeni be yodang be amojong na mama faide yi so adama sa de trubong de to bole te janti o bole ta bole gus ko da grona yene mamta na ka pup grona ke ni so itozo grona lakini mamta na sai ki akira grona ki bazo angasko
sawa senator I want you to take a moment akide anang Turkana especially yang Turkana atamari yei bocha yong Turkana bocha luki tunto dai alawalo Turkana north alo Turkana west Turkana east and Turkana south abala yokide anang Turkana kane tolima bocha ankrona chia dai na ua pengine na yakar kede ana chaji Turkana kuto panga krokane aturmodi
e jonoi Turkana e joko sida ani yakazi itwani kolokus be Malik Ekalen be yogalem twan Malaki Charles Ekal imana an bogola lo zina kama tamanga kama Malik alogo jogolo ke ko Malik Ekal ayeya na wikan to na gbo yene esada ata prach ebong na kware ayane lo duar na kwame kwi matia kwa na nyunyo atolto na uyang bara na kay borbe ko po angolo na rati na kuju diemor matia kwa na nyunyo atolto borbe akama sene die ne be yazolo melody ne be yazwebe anyu ne ka baran atobong na bone so ayeya ne jek aperonoria chokwa tokona la planga ni gomon aperoria atolto na ko bang musub alos ti anyu ne ka de kaina ka mata ne dong tina ane abong ni kaina abuti obegin to nege ayeya yo mamu nyeri mitakop eringa yo nyana nga ni anyo na krimakop lakini azake zo yana tamare yekal eyerejek iboy eyenawi ngakro ka ngopigindo ne rimdo yakop kakusumi alkolong be yo kada kalkolong atamar bongo tungal to ne yana polo tosuba etichikeche peche ni akechi nyata mazmona nikane ekali kolo kichani ngezi perifanya kazlo eti anga kronos betekechi atamari keji ngule pengizi adakaros mera yongizi aribuni kwa hivyo ayeya itwane katamonte adang abuniango adaki atobongolo jolong la seneta otere anyo to ne kapolo no to ne tingi tabala sa governor ayongorobo adaki atobongoni ko la yi mam golo ibore ni asubite ango to na elimu ne testa malte ekoni kolone efanyi ko la nga khazla jokon ana seneta apu bene ango elimdo nyarte kapolo nchioto anabala be super senator adaki atolimu akrongna tama ali ko ibore ngini ko tere emam chioto ani alotum kan kana nyarta super senator matiayo khotere ngi senator ko lo chikana ndianga krongolo ayana senate yangare ni aloto makata diona kalima borbe ngusukulio ana senate aneur mor efanya kaz la jokon kana nikolai borbe super senator ayo Malik Ekal me ari tunga dang be nyata ngura tunga dang rulo se super senator na inyo na ranyos bagindio kolalo to ma ajorengna to ma ngu janga teng senator ba na sabanglu karang kintango number 17 aloto ma 47 kwa hivyo ayya gidiama na senate alokazi alazu biayo ato kugo kolanga tamari toroni king Turkana nyo lu abata ya kane yetemone tanga tong jolongolo yi che dia oche abala kane benyi kisa kisuwa nkazuko beloze ajotora na senate nya jotora na senate na kwarepe efanyanga kas awiya kane ni ani akrang Turkana egala kolong tunga jotora na diangade ana senate me arayon. Kwa hivyo abuni change Turkana atamaraza kyao atobongo na senate ani pekariamu nyamesita bunche bweglo jolonlo. Kwa hivyo alakarayo abuni anga kunezani yakaze ejogono.
Thank you so much Eco TV fans plus Waturkana wote wenye wako pale Turkana down lu itiente Eco TV kamalo YouTube kamalo Facebook down ngakorona kilimo ngoni former senator Malik Ekal Kechinguna. Tunawashukuru sana, kama bado hujasubscribe make sure umesubscribe. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.